Messi, Ronaldo, Pele, Maradona. What do they all have in common? They are all inferior players to. Welcome to EAFC 24 Maguire to Glory. In this series, the GOAT Harry Maguire will play every minute of every game possible as we aim to achieve 15 wins from 20 games in FUT Champs with Maguire as our star man. This is Maguire to Glory. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be playing our first ever FUT Champs with Maguire on the road to glory today. So if you watched the last episode, we qualified through the FUT Champs playoffs for our first ever, I guess it's called Ultimate Team Champs. We're still calling it FUT Champs. We qualified for our first one, and today we are going to go through what exactly happened our first weekend league with Harry Maguire. So, as you can see, the first game of FUT Champs with Maguire, we end up going to a penalty shootout all the way in this one, and I'm going to show you clips from every game. Don't worry, it won't be too long. And then we're going to open up our FUT Champ reports together at the end live and see how we got on and see if we get anyone good in those packs. But yeah, this was a pretty good penalty shootout here. Everyone was scoring and then he blazed his over the bar and we then missed to level up, but then Keylor Navas pulled off not a save as we then scored with Maguire. Maguire with a fantastic penalty. Van Dijk then stepped up when Navas saved and we won the shootout in our first game. Now I have put a little tracker there, as you can see on the bottom left of your screen, as we go along, as I show you the clips to keep track of our record. Now, in terms of my overall thoughts at this moment early on in FUT Champs, I definitely did see the level up in FUT Champs from what I was used to in Division Rivals, etc. And also, as you can see here, another red card, which is a little bit of a common theme. Discipline was a little bit of a problem, a penalty as well, throughout my FUT Champs time. That's something I do need to work on. But yeah, I definitely saw this step up, both in terms of people's teams and people's playing styles compared to Division Rivals, especially because I don't necessarily think it was the best idea, but yeah, this team which I built, I played quite a bit with it, but not too much. As we saw in the last episode, I played quite a bit of co-op instead of actually using my team, which I think kind of hindered me here because I wasn't necessarily 1000% comfortable with my team and the way it played. And going in FUT Champs, I think it definitely showed me a lot of my team's weaknesses and strengths and where I could maybe improve the team, because going into it I was thriving with the team. But as you've seen, we faced a bit of adversity, and one thing I also saw was my team on paper was so much worse than everyone I came up against. I think only 1 or 2 times I could say I actually had a fairly even squad compared to the opponent. And we did well. Golomawani, Wilson still back some goals, but not at the rate which they were doing before, because every squad I came up against I found was always having a Van Dijk or a Varane at the back, or a Militao, and it was really hard to break them down. Defensively as well, we did struggle quite a bit, especially early on in this, conceded quite a few goals. We did though manage, as you can see here, for the first ever time this FIFA, to score a free kick, which was pretty nice. James Ward-Prowse with it, left centre mid role we did interchange quite a bit. Odegaard started off, then got rid of him, tried Bruno, tried a number of players. Duma was in there. Another red card, as you can see. Gio Reyna was light for front two. He had some games where he was absolutely terrific and another games where he was really, really poor. Maguire and Schlotterbeck. Now, it was interesting with Schlotterbeck. I found was good, but you know, would get exposed a couple times. But overall, I thought he was pretty decent. Just gave away a couple pins as we ended up losing this game here. And as you can see, with 11 games left, we have won 3 games and lost 6, which is okay, but not the best right now. And we also, along the way, managed to tick off this season objective, which gave us a nice pack, which we then opened up, and we got some decent players actually in it. As you can see here, we got Victor Osimhen in it, which I thought was really, really, really good. And someone who we could potentially use at FUT Champs, and we did use as a sort of super sub player. And we got this player pick where we got an inform, a lot of duplicates there though, which we would later go on to put in the SBC, but we'll get to that. Back into the games then, and now how did I find Maguire? I think that's the big thing which you guys are wondering. How did Harry Maguire do in FUT Champs? To be honest, he wasn't awful. He wasn't awful. Like, he held his own in a lot of games, did his best, but yeah, it is Maguire, and I would come up against a lot of players who would, as you can see here, just destroy us because Maguire would be all over the place. Like that situation there, just too slow to tackle him, and we would concede a lot of goals in this FUT Champs because of that. However, Maguire, you know, he wasn't awful. He wasn't awful. Like, I made do the best I could with him. It was just a bit hard. I had to concentrate quite a bit with him in the back. But at this point, after another loss, we were in a bit of a rut, so I decided to change things. So we switched Bruno in for Odegaard in the centre mid role, and what we did, I found that we were really good going forward, and when we would go a goal down and attack teams, we would do well. So I thought, why don't we start games off in the attacking formation tactic I had set, and well, as you can see, it worked like a charm. We absolutely blitzed this guy, putting in 4 goals in the first half to win that game, which got us to 25 points so far, which is decent. And we continued this strategy for the rest of FUT Champs, and it clearly worked. Maguire there got his first FUT Champs goal for us. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think we had a penalty up to this point, or at least in open play. And I think that's actually his first goal in open play in general for us. But yeah, you can see we put up a little bit of a run with this new tactic, I guess. Going in, attacking, I found, because of the way the team is with Maguire, Schlotterbeck, it's pointless just trying to like sit back and counter-attack because our defence isn't good enough to do that. So I found if I just press teams, go at them, that's our best way, and just score more than them, and that's exactly what we did here, with another goal there to make it 3 wins in a row since using that tactic, which is absolutely huge for us. You know, the strikers were purring. The wing backs I found were really good, Klaus and Mendes, because I put them on joining the attack, and they really thrived in this position. We did still, you know, it was a bit risky strategy. We just get exposed to the back a little bit, and that is something which I do want to work on. The next time we play FUT Champs next week, hopefully defence will be a lot better, tightened up a little bit. Maguire here got his first penalty, which he converted brilliantly to win us the game and make our record now 7-8. So a real turnaround, but back to the ill discipline, as you can see there. Schlotterbeck, that's what I was mentioning earlier, just a little bit rash under him, and I gave away too many penalties, far too many, and red cards during FUT Champs. We were very dangerous from set pieces though, as you've probably seen. We scored quite a few from set pieces, and Colomani with another goal there, and this I score, you score tactic, you know, produced some thrilling games, and it was very, very entertaining. But to be honest, I do think that use going forward. As you can see, we've got 4 games left now. We're on a 7-9 record. That guy just won the game from a corner, which is insane. The target, to be honest, I didn't really have a target going into this. I wanted about 9 wins, and I would be really happy with. Of course, the series aim, as you've seen from the intro, is 15 wins. We're quite a bit away from that, but I do think that's definitely achievable. Having played this with a weaker side, I think as this team develops, as I get more and more used to the team, more and more used to FUT Champs, because I actually haven't played FUT Champs for the last 2 FIFAs. This was the first time I've ever played it in a long time. So as I get more used to that, I think the wins will come, and we will definitely get those 15 wins from FUT Champs. But as for this one, a thrilling game against Geo Arena with a huge goal there, and that gave us our 8th win going into our final match. Could we get potentially 9 wins, which would be more than fantastic for us? However, our Wi-Fi did not want us to. As you can see there, we lagged a lot at the end. Your screen is not frozen, my screen was frozen, and then we got kicked out and lagged out of the game, so a bit of a whimper to end FUT Champs. But we ended up taking off some more season objectives, getting this Thomas girl from the season objectives and progress, and we also got another season card in Kieran Dewsbury Hall a little later on, and that was our FUT Champs of the weekend, our first FUT Champs over, with 8 wins from 20 games. But let's go ahead now then and open up those FUT Champ rewards live together. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up our FUT Champ rewards. We also have some other packs stored up from various objectives we did. There we go. FUT Champs rewards, our first FUT Champs rewards of the series. Finals completed. VII was our rank. I'm not going to Roman numerals. I don't know what that is. But we get 2 player picks, rare players pack, jumbo rare players pack, 1,000 champs qualification points, 1,000 XP, and 15,000 coins. It's alright, but I can't believe they got rid of red picks. That's crazy. But let's see who we get in these. Oh wait, I forgot about these guys. Oh god. We'll come back to those. I'll put them in SBC. But let's open up these 1 of 2 84 plus rare gold players. Let's see who we get in these player picks. Glasky and Hoiberg. I mean, we have a Hoiberg here, so we'll take the Glasky. Are they tradable, by the way? No, they're not. Okay. Next one, 1 of 2. What the hell? We got Hoiberg again. How many Hoibergs are we gonna get? Weird. Alright, well, I mean, I guess decent little bit of fodder. I wasn't really expecting too much from those. Let me quickly go put these in SBC because I was going to do that. And then we'll go ahead and open up the rest of our packs. Alright, so we have done a Team of the Week player pick, I think it is, just to get rid of those guys. We had quite a bit of fodder as well, so tomatoes. I'm not really expecting too much from these, but it's something. I think it's a Team Week player, but yeah, Team Week player pick. So we'll open that up now as well. See if we get anyone good. I don't think we will. Yeah. I think we'll go Luke guy. I mean, he has a decent card. Take him, sure. Alright, but let's go into the champ rewards and all the other packs we have here. We have 11 packs stored up, so near power 3 of them. Some of them I think are not the best, like these gold packs. We can just skip through them. I think that's unnecessary there, but it's tradable as well. Okay, it wasn't even necessary. That's poor. What do we have here? Small electric players back. Won't be anyone that good in this. Spain, yeah, that's Spain. I feel like this FIFA, if you get Spain, you're screwed. Like, there's not Spain besides Rodri maybe, but that's only because he's good for high rating. You're not going to use his card, are you? So Spain's not a good nation on FIFA this year. Although to be fair, in general, it's never really been one. In the last couple of years, you get people like Busquets and Maguire who just have unusable cards. We'll do this gold players back up next. Brazil, I mean that's a better flag, but centre forward does not really want to see Ali. Who is this? Oh, Firmino. Okay. Alright. Premium gold players back. Alright, let's go for this 80 times 2 rare gold players back. See if there's anyone decent in here. Slovakia. Oh, is that Skriniar? Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. What rating is he now? E4. Yeah, E4. Okay. He's got a decent card, you know. 78 base, not too bad. Nice defending. Oh, Sula. Yeah, there's not really another SPC I can put him. I'm just going to have to discard him. I can't really be bothered to as well. Okay, brimming gold players back. There should be a decent back here. Ivory Coast Stadium, is that Sangare? It is Sangare. Is he 82, I believe? 81. Okay. Swap in all tradables and get rid of all of those guys. Lot of duplicates there. I will say our club is now stacked quite a bit. Like we've got a decent amount of players in the club, which is good if we want to do an actual player SBC, which we will do eventually. Okay, there's a woman who is it? Catalina Macario, 84 rated. 84 rated, that's not too bad. Got a decent card as well, to be fair. Not too shabby. Alright, I think these are the actual FUT Champs rewards, so let's see if that blood, sweat and tears was worth it. That grind with oh, don't tell me it's Carl Walker again. Oh no, it's not. Who's this? Okay, it's a woman. Lucy Bronze. Okay. Oh, 87. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. I'm hoping these are decent because, as I said, I mean, I was grinding out with Harry Maguire. It was not fun at points. It was very, very tough. So I need some sort of reward here for that. 83 plus rare gold play. Is this Rodri? No. Okay, I think it's a female. Let's go, okay. Yeah, that's shocking. As I said, Spanish flag not great at all. Okay, these are the packs that matter though. Rare players pack and then jumbo rare players pack. Hopefully these can be good. The last time we opened these packs, if you guys remember, not good at all. So hopefully these are decent. We get a German right mid. Is that Nabry or Sane? Either way, not great. 84 rated. Yeah, Nabry. Not the best. Not the best. Does it go for? Yeah, he goes for a little bit. We'll just really whack him up on there. I'm unsure. Does Gaia go for anything? I feel like no, but okay. Let's just get rid of that. The market is shocking. Absolutely shocking nowadays. Right, jumbo rare players pack. Final pack of jumps. We get another German. We get a goalkeeper. It's in Chelsea. Okay, it's a woman. What rating? 84. Oh my word! I swear I have the worst back luck when it comes to good packs. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting informed there in Sonko, Diogo Silva. But yeah, I only get good players and good balls when it's the packs we'd at least expect. Like, this is shocking. What the hell? What? Look how many duplicates we have. What? That's stupid, man. That is stupid. I said we had a stack club, but not this much. Why have we got that many duplicates? Oh god. Right, those were some pretty bad champ rewards, I would say. Not really worth it, all that grind. Right, so as we were playing for champs, I unintentionally completed 3 of these 4 objectives for the Centurions, Danilo Pereira, So I thought we might as well just complete the last one. All we had to do was score 3 goals with Portuguese players, so I just put Gonzalo Lamos into our team and scored 3 goals with him to go ahead and get Centurion's Danilo Pereira, who has a decent card and links to Golemani, so potentially could be used in a team. And we did actually chuck him into a team. I wanted to try a little bit of a 5-back formation because I thought defence was a bit of a problem for James. Something I want to address. However, his team didn't really do too well, to be honest, when we played in division rivals. And I mentioned it, but to be honest, I do want a new team. I'm thinking going into next week, I do want a better team. If we are going to enter for jumps, hopefully we should be entering for jumps next episode. But I do want to go in there with a better team. We do have quite a bit of money. We have 200k from obviously last episode where we backed Carl Walker. So next episode we are going to hopefully build our new team, try it out, and maybe enter for jumps with it and see how we get on. Any suggestions on who we should get from our team would greatly appreciated. Of course, if you ever want to send me a team or anything like that, you can just do that. Feel free, add me on Twitter and send me a team or any suggestion you have, put it in the comments below. But that wraps up our first FUT Champs with Maguire on Maguire to Glory and episode 5 of the series. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see